These projects are examples of the issues that we have chosen as a way for Grundy County to take care of its own. The other side of our coin is the funds that we steward and the donors who use them to impact the causes that they care about. For example, the Galamowski Scouting Fund was set up by an anonymous donor when Gene Galamowski passed away. This fund honors the decades of service that Gene and Vi gave to Boy Scouts and Rainbow Council, and the fund automatically pays out grant monies to the 2 Boy Scout troops in Morris every year. Ron and Janine Evenson used a gift of real estate to start an endowment to fund YMCA programs in Morris and to maintain a future YMCA facility in Morris. The Holderman granddaughters used a portion of the proceeds from the sale of Holderman Hill to set up 2 endowments that support 2 organizations near and dear to the hearts of their grandfathers. The Balker Ostrom Endowment for Lifelong Learning provides $5,000 annually to the Morris Area Public Library, and the Holderman Morris Hospital Endowment for Women's Health provides $10,000 annually to Morris Hospital for outreach and education.
Well, for me, the endowment is a great source of relief because we know that we are going to have a certain dollar amount set aside each year for us to provide either the continuation of programs that help the community learn in different ways, or for the ability to create new programs as needed to meet the community's needs. So that's what we've done this year with the Books for Babies program, which is the first time we've utilized the endowment. And so we're hitting parents of newborns and newborns from the get-go right in the hospital, and we'll be building on that to create a series of programs from infanthood through toddler to grade school, junior high, high school, all the way into adulthood, so that everyone has equal opportunity to educate themselves, find new interests, learn a new language, like Alice was saying with the Spanish language speakers. And so it gives us a great deal of flexibility to come up with what we need to meet the needs of the community and make sure they're getting whatever form of education is needed in addition to what you get in the classroom. So that's what the endowment means for me.
And the saddest part about initiating any program is not being able to continue that program. You give people a taste of what you can offer, and then without endowment programs, you can't continue them. You have to say, okay, we might do it next year, we might do it the year after if we get the money. Well, this way, if you have an endowment that's set up, you can plan for years ahead of time, and you can take these programs and build on the programs. It's a wonderful situation where it's a everybody wins situation, and the worst thing to do is to offer a really great program and then say, whoops, don't have enough funds to keep it going. That's the worst situation for me, in my opinion. And so if we can, and I love this idea of starting out with children, and then and touching every facet of our society, every age group of our society. I think that's what we need to do too, really concentrate on, and these endowments help us to do that. Even in our limited area here, there's a lot we can do. We have a very diversified community, and because it's a diversified community, that allows us more opportunities to help that community, because it gives us much more data to go when we do help them to build on for the future. I think that's important too.
Other donors have set up donor advised funds because they want the flexibility of making a donation now and deciding later which charities to support. Lastly, we believe the adage, "a rising tide lifts all boats," can be applied to philanthropy. If we can raise the tide of philanthropy for all in Grundy County, we all benefit. We created an intentional giving team, which is made up of nonprofits, donors, and professional advisors. We meet quarterly to discuss and compare notes about fundraising, share advice, and brainstorm ideas. It's this group who hosts the annual philanthropy conference each fall. Our goal is to increase the education and awareness of donors so that they will make a conscious effort to be intentional and thoughtful in their giving.
Again, in these times of decreasing state and federal dollars to our local governments and not-for-profits, all of us in Grundy County need to rally any resources we can muster to fund these programs that we believe are important to our quality of life. We at the Foundation are determined to use our resources to continue bringing partners to the table, networking with anyone who has a passion for making a difference, and serving our donors who have their own ideas for funding solutions through charitable funds here at the Foundation. As we prepare to leave tonight, I hope you're asking yourself, what can I do? We have 3 options we want you to consider. Donate to the Community Works Endowment Fund. We have a $1 million opportunity. All donations to the endowment made before September 30th will be matched 1-for-1 by the Grand Victoria Foundation. This opportunity will greatly increase our ability to make more of an impact here in Grundy County. Or, instead of giving to us, you can give through us by setting up your own fund that you design to meet your own charitable goals. Lastly, we invite you to attend one of our 2011 Challenges of the Future public forums where we tackle the question, how can Grundy County take care of its own? We'll delve into some difficult issues such as public school education, funding for local not-for-profits, and the working poor. The Community Foundation is now managing almost $5 million in assets. We're here for the long haul, and we have the capacity to make an impact. You can use our services to make an impact around issues that you care about, and we invite you to learn more. The Community Foundation of Grundy County bridges people who care with causes that matter, for now and forever.